Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Epirus Tech. Today we are going to be discussing on how to save documents. So as you are seeing today, this is a blank document, and in this blank document, like I said last week, I said we are going to type something, and then after typing, then we are going to teach us on how to save our document. So saving documents helps document to be saved on the folder on the laptop or cloud, then so that when you are back again to work on that same document, you will meet it where you stopped working at before. So let's first save it first, and then we come back to type something. So to save a document, you will come to this file. This is a file here at the tab space, then you click on file, then you see save and save as. So let me explain the difference between these two. Save is when you have already given it a name. Save as is when you want to give that your document a name. Then after giving it a name through save as, so when you are now working on that same document, maybe subsequent time, then you can now be clicking save. Then you should just be saving directly to that folder. I mean the file you've already created for it before. So that's where you should be saving to. So for the what we are going to use now among the two is save as. So click on save as, and then you see OneDrive Personal, which is the cloud I'm talking about, the cloud for Microsoft. So but we are not going to use this. We are going to come to browse or PC. So let's use this PC. So this one is going to save on your laptop. So let's use this PC. So now where we are going to be saving to now is document. So let's click on document, and then you are going to name your folder. So let's say we name it as my first document. Now my first document. So then you click on save. You see, note this thing, save as type. So this one is save as Word document. There are a lot of files here, a lot of things you can save your document as. This one is different kind. This is XML document. When you are saving through PDF, this is PDF, but this one is a Word document, so you are saving as Word document. So then you save. So that's it. Even if you are working, even if you're typing anything, just type something, and then you click on Ctrl S, which is a short key for saving a document. So you click Ctrl S, so it has been saved already. So it is saved to that same my first document. You are going to see it here. This is it, my first document. So let's say we cancel this now. Let's say we cancel this, and then we are clicking on Word again. So it will take us to this place. As you can see, this is recent document. It has already been saved as my first document. And let's say you want to check it through file now. This is file. So let's click on one file, then just go to document, and you're going to see it here also, my first document. This is it, my first document. So you can click it from here, and still we have already opened. Notice that we have already opened a Word already. Then you can also open it from here also. So let's just go to the document from here. So as you can see, this is what we typed earlier, and it's still there. So that is what I'm trying to tell you all. So let's delete this one and type in, let's say, my first document now. My first document. So here you are seeing my first document. Now let me use this place as save for us now. Save. Now it has been saved also. So let's cancel it also, and then go back and check again if that my first document has been replaced with that just random typing I just typed earlier. So this is it, and here it is. So my first document. So here you can also edit from here. Just highlight the old words you type, the whole sentence. Then you can see from this place, you are seeing that it's giving you options where how you can edit that thing you typed, or you just come to this place and then check for how you can edit also. So let's check bold. This is bold. Then you can from here change the font, use Times New Roman, or you can from here change the font size, or just give it size from here, maybe 20, maybe 26, or you use this place to reduce the font size, or however you want to do it. And all these places this one is italic, this one is to underline, and you can double click, re-click again to remove the line. Then this one also is italic. Like I said, it has already given us italic already, but I unclicked it gave it to a normal font of it. So this place is to give it a color, to color the whole part of your sentence, and this one is to give your text a color. So let's give it blue. Okay, we need to highlight it first, then come to this place, let's give it blue. So here it is, blue color. So let's say we are editing again. Let's say we want to number, let's say we type something more than this. So let's copy and then repaste. So Ctrl C is for copy, and then Ctrl V is for you, that is pasting it. So let's say we want to do it as something, let's say giving it bullets now, or numbering it. So you just highlight everything typed, and then you come to this place, they call it bullet. So you give it different kind of bullet you want. This is one, this is another one, this is another one, and this is another one. So then you can number it instead of using bullets. So this is for numbering. Then this is another type, this is another type, this is another type. So whichever you want. And then instead of using all these places as your place to edit your words, your sentences in Microsoft Word, you can also still use this place that is giving our text style. So you use here to style it. So that is all for today, class, and I believe we got what we have been talking about since morning. So by coming next class, we will be discussing everything here in the ribbon of home. Then the coming class, it will be for insert, like that, and then we will be done with Microsoft Word. Thank you for your time. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel to see more of these, and as you do so, I believe you enjoy it. Thank you.